Well, hello, everybody. It is that time. It is time for the special series. That's right. This is the special series on Off the Dial. I am Zada. I am here. I am your host today. We are going to be doing something a little bit different today. Instead of the normal It's Dangerous to Go Alone format where you are assigned a team, these are teams that have put themselves together and they are going to be playing weapons that use the Inkjet only. I'm joined here by DJam98, Tournament Organizer Extraordinaire. How's it going, DJam?
It's going well. How are you going, mate?
I am doing all right. I am doing all right. For me, it's Saturday. I know it's early Sunday for you. So this is definitely going to be one of those things where we figure out what's going on and get everyone set up. So everybody has already joined the lobby. We're going to be doing. There are 3 teams that registered for this. 3 teams of 4. We are going to be doing best of 3 in a round robin format to determine who goes on to the grand finals, which is a best of 7. So our first match is going to be Tower Control on the Reef, and we have the Angels of Darkness versus the Calamari Catfish crew. So let me get everything set up. I think we have everybody here right now. We have Rippy Shade, Gentrap, Stachi, Sauce, Meerkat, Shutters, and Cake. Let's see. I think Yolk might be Cake. Other than that, everybody looks familiar. So I think we're good.
I'll go check that. Yolk. Yolk is Yolk. One of them has said that they're getting a sub, so that might be that.
I think that's it, because everybody else looks like they're right. So we're gonna say that Cake is our.
Cake would be. It's Cake. Yeah.
Yep. All right. Great. So let's see.
Cake is on the Calamari Catfish crew.
All right. So the Angels of Darkness are Gentrap and let's see, Stachi, Rippy.
I may have to drop out every now and then because I've also got this tournament to run.
That's right. That's right. So no problem in Shade. And then oh boy, they made this easy for me, and I'm just doing this the hard way. So on Bravo we've got Sauce, we've got Meerkat, we've got Shutters, and we've got Cake. So our first round is the Angels of Darkness on Alpha and the Calamari Catfish crew on Bravo. And this is the preliminary round 1 best of 3. We're going to start with Tower Control on the Reef. Let's go, guys. Best of luck to everybody. And yes, I am doing the lazy spectate method. I am using auto spec, but if I see something interesting, I will switch over and manually stalk you. So
Dun, dun, dun.
dun dun dun. So yeah, so DJam, where did you get the idea for doing the special series? How did this come about? Doing something different.
Well, I'd actually say it came from the Twitch because if you wanted to try and upgrade that, you don't actually get enough time. There's like, this is not going to get it into any other places, but having another tournament and just giving people another opportunity to just be more active on the server and just another different experience, because there are plenty of regular tournaments out there, so it's going to be hard to make a mark in that battleground. So having something unique, and that's actually the whole point of the Dodge, to have unique and fresh tournaments to people, for people to play in.
Yeah, it definitely. I mean, one of the things that has fascinated me about Off the Dial from the beginning is the fact that it's just kind of a way to bring people together from the Splatoon community and pretty much all over the world, into teams. But yeah, this definitely gives a unique opportunity to play an Inkjet only weapon. And I'm gonna have to look at my list because I hate the Inkjet, so I never play any of the Inkjet weapons. So I'm gonna have to take a look. So we're gonna have to validate and make sure that everybody's playing the right weapons here.
All right, so we have move that tab. We have the Tentakex Style Shot, the Octoshot Replica, the Splash-O-Matic, the L3 Nozzlenose D, Custom Blaster, Rapid Blaster Deco, Octobrush, Hero Brush Replica, Custom YouTuber, Fresh Squisher, Ballpoint Splatling, Nautilus, I can't pronounce that, 79, Emperor Splat Dualies, and the Googler Dualies.
The Gluga Dualies, oh my god. Well, I hope, I do see Octoshots, so I know that for sure that those are going to be valid here, and I see ballpoints. I think we're pretty good. I'm not seeing anything. I'm happy to see the Nautilus too. I'm happy to see people using the Nautilus. So this is I think we're gonna be okay.
I'm surprised that not seeing a
Swiffer?
more splatlings.
Really?
Sorry, not ballpoints is what I meant.
Well, we do have a ballpoint on each team, which is great to see, and we also have a Nautilus on each team, so that's pretty good. The Octobrush, of course, we've got. So yes, it's always fun when you see those things flying in the air.
Yeah.
And there we go. Oh my gosh, Shutters.
Inkjet. 2 kills.
2. Can it be 3?
Hold this.
Oh. We got Cake riding the tower right now with the with that Nautilus. So
on. Let me get this check. Alright. Meerkat holding them back. They're clocking that down, right down, nearly hitting 50, halfway down. Checkpoint 2. Cake holding that tower like a steady piece of a birthday cake.
That's right. That's
with
right.
the candle right on top.
We've got Shutters coming out right here with the
nozzle nose.
The D, the nozzle nose
here comes
D.
an Inkjet.
Shutters taking aim. Wow. Gen trap going down.
All checkpoints
looks
cleared now.
Cake is avoiding that. Oh, Cake gets caught in the radius of the suction bomb. Shade goes down. Meerkat popping that Inkjet. I'm gonna say popping that Inkjet probably 37 times in this tourney.
Oh God. 8 points away, and that's gonna.
And that's a cap.
Game 1 to the Angels of Darkness, I believe. I haven't familiar myself with these teams yet.
yes. My team knowledge is very low. So, it is the Calamari Catfish crew taking the first round tower control on the reef. So, coming up next is everyone's favorite mode, Clam Blitz. And we're doing it on new Albacore. I actually surprisingly I like Clam Blitz too. It's I hated it for a while, and then it started to grow on me. And I think it's when people started to learn how to coordinate. That's when Clam Blitz started to grow on me. So, yeah, this is Clam Blitz on new Albacore. This is round 2 of preliminaries, best of 3. So yes, currently the Calamari Catfish crew is up 1-0 over the Angels of Darkness. I believe we are ready to go. Just making sure that I'm not seeing any DMs or anything.
I'm just quickly fixing up something.
All right. And yes, DJM, you're running the Smash.gg bracket, I would take it.
Yes.
All right. All right, we have Clam Blitz on New Albacore Hotel. This is going to be our friends on Angels of Darkness versus Calamari Catfish crew. Nobody changed, nobody dropped out. Here we go. Oh boy.
Everyone's still here.
Everybody's still here. Nobody saw the Clam Blitz. Nobody got a little bit too tired of being shot by Inkjets, which is kind of one of my pet peeves. So
this is
anybody who's ever played with me knows that if you pop an Inkjet, I will try to shoot you out of the sky, even if I have a junior. So I want you gone.
Bye bye.
This will be interesting. You know, with all of the water here, if you fly the Inkjet over the water for too long, you will reset. So you know, I'm kind of interested to see if anyone's going to use that technique to get out of danger quick. But we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Everyone has their own unique strategy, especially when everyone has an Inkjet. So everyone has the possibility to do all the moves that everyone else can do with their special. So sometimes younger players don't actually know what the other team's specials are, so they can't exactly plan a counter. But everyone has Inkjet. So
exactly.
If you see that rainbow in the top bar, you're gonna know, oh, they have an Inkjet ready. So 3-3 at the moment on the battlefield.
And here we go. Shutter's popping that Inkjet up.
Ooh. So Meerkat gets shut down by Starchy on the Inkjet.
And Shutters has a football. Working to defend the purple basket right now. Shutters with that L3D.
Making a push.
And, ooh, but Sauce is right there with the, Sauce is flying with the football.
Can you actually throw the football while you've got the Inkjet?
You cannot throw it while you have the Inkjet. Believe me, I've tried. But you can pick it up and hold it, and you can grab it. So Sauce getting the football in.
Sacrifices himself. Shadow's coming in from the other side, secretly adding some clams.
Holding that basket open just a little bit long. Currently, it is 3-2 on the map. Here we go.
There we go. We're seeing some more clams enter that.
Calamari Catfish crew.
Fabric holding devices.
Sauce with that brush, but getting taken down by Shade. That is a good, solid first push by the Calamari Catfish crew right now. Let's see how the Angels of Darkness. What a nice Halloween name.
Yeah.
Meerkat with that ballpoint.
So what surprised me is that no one actually has a Ninja Squid active.
No, I'm not seeing any Ninja Squid either.
We have a stealth jump from Shade, but that is the only stealth on here. Oh, and Cake pops it into the basket. They're going to continue that push even further.
Yep.
Source the power clam, and that's going to be a free.
Yeah, that's another 40 points.
It's making it harder and harder for them to come back.
Technically, it's 20 points because they were able to work off that penalty, or the whatever they call it. I don't know that it's a penalty. It's more of a.
I call it a penalty.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, I it's just kind of a scoring mechanic. It's like bowling, you know. The scoring doesn't make any sense, but it does in its own way. So.
Oh, bowling's fun. So we've got another power cram right by their base. So it's looking like they're about to make another push right here. Putting all the pressure on them.
Lots of pressure right now. It is currently 4-2 on the field. Meerkat has the Inkjet up. Cake coming in with another football. Sauce with the football getting taken down out of the sky. There are a lot of footballs near that basket. Let's see what happens. It looks like Orange
is a wipe.
That is a wipe. That is a good defensive stand by the Angels of Darkness.
Turn that penalty right down, back down to 10. So not a best push, but 10 points is 10 points. Means you're going to get another 10 points next time you add a football in there.
That's right. Ooh, and that is a trade right there.
And a wipe.
So yes.
They're going to get all their clans. They're holding 18 clans. Source enters the football. But it looks like there's no one there to add some more clans into it.
Stachi defending. Cake kind of coming up there. Ooh, Shutter's getting a football in.
Three
One
left.
more clam, and this could be
not
over.
Any clans.
It looks like there's... Cake trying to keep it alive, and just a little bit too late. So yes, that is a plus 23. They're going to need a football and then some to cap it, but right now it's not. It's looking kind of like it's definitely going to be our friends on the Calamari Catfish crew.
It's going to be a...
Ooh, here comes the Inkjet.
Oh, Inkjet. Start seeing it wasn't actually exploding on the rails, so that's actually probably a really good strategy on this type of map.
Yeah.
Because it's not going to explode and you're not going to get hit by that radius. So, am I seeing any power claims from the other team? I'm not seeing any power claims, so I think this is going to be game right here.
That is going to be the match. So the Calamari Catfish crew take the second match. That is best of 3. That is 2 out of 3. As Meatloaf would say, 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
That's one way to put it.
Just what we need, some meatloaf there. So meatloaf from 1970, whatever. So
All right. So next up, we will have the Airborne Octors versus the Calamari Catfish crew.
all right, let me get this room set up.
All right.
All right.
Oh, and the
got way too
has
many.
been updated. So Calamari Catfish crew won both of them, so I can submit that.
And it was the Airborne Octos.
Calamari Catfish crew confirm.
All right. Let me get this room set up real quick. Let's take a look and see if my bracket viewer is actually working here.
I'm just updating the bracket now.
All right, yeah, I am still not used to doing this correctly here. But let's take a look and see where we are at. We are in pool 1 right now, and yes, we can see what's going on. There we go. All right, I'm going to be making the room right now, so give me just a second.
So it looks like the Calamari Catfish crew have almost, probably certainly gotten their place into the finals, just by that performance alone. 2-0 white. Because you only have to play 2 matches because each team out of this 3-round game. So we've already completed 33% of the matches, which is of the preliminaries before we have our best of 7 grand finals.
Yes. So we are entering round 2. DJam, if you check the special announcements, you can get the pass.
Yep. And I feel like you're taking a note from Source's book on how to do these passwords.
That's right. They're so complicated the way that we do this. So
yes. Well, I guess you've added one numerical change, but other than that, it is exactly the same.
That's right. I need to throw in some different numbers in order to, otherwise some of the numbers might feel a little left out, So
Well, I feel like some of the higher numbers might not get to shine today. So just waiting on everyone to join up.
That's right. We are actually, can you believe it? We're actually kind of running ahead of schedule. Does that ever happen in tournament organizing? I'm kind of wondering this here.
I can happily say no. Well, usually we're on something like, with Exchange to go alone, the first round is always chaotic because with a team circumstance, you hold your obligations to the team because you already know them. While with Exchange to go alone, you just got single people, so they're like more likely, oh, I can drop out. It's just me. It's fine. No, it's not.
No,
We're
it's
still
not.
all suffering. Please don't drop out. Yada yada yada.
Yeah, I know. That is, that's actually an excellent point. When you are playing alone, where it's dangerous to go alone, you do feel like it's just you and this team that you have. But these teams have been practicing in some cases all week long for this. So it was kind of fun to watch everybody making their teams this week and getting things ready to go. So, but yeah, I think there's definitely some dedication to getting here.
Yeah, and it's been great to see that even those who couldn't make it, they're just really keen to see this event. So it makes it a lot more likely for this event to continue. Because if we weren't getting much of a reception, it was like, should we continue it? We didn't have much people showing up, but getting 3 teams and a great reception to the first event is...
Oh yeah, I think anytime
it's a great thing to make it continue.
I think so too, and I think again having the uniqueness of having to play a weapon, a very limited set of weapons that all have the same special. that is kind of a finicky special when you get down to it. I think the Inkjet is definitely one of those specials that you have to practice in order to get good at. Unlike the Inkstorm where I can just throw it wherever I want. So
yeah, ones that don't require too much would be the Inkstorm, Booyah, and Splashdown and Ink Armor. I'd say would be.
That's true. That's true. And anything that doesn't require any thought is always good for me. So so we do have everybody here. Let me go through here. It is the Airborne Octos who are going to be on Alpha. That is going to be Splatoon Heroes, which I think is Storm. Liam, I think.
It's going to be everyone who wasn't here last time.
That's right. And Bendante, Den and Bendante. And then on Bravo, we've got Sauce, Shutters, Meerkat, and Cake. Yes. Here we go. Or is it Meerkat? I'm sure I'm butchering your name. I apologize in advance.
I'm going to say Meerkat because that sounds more like a name.
Like an actual thing. An actual thing. Yes. Yes. All right. Here we go. It is Rainmaker on Starfish.
Get that auto spectate on so I can talk and talk.
There we go.
And thank you everyone who's joining in the stream. I'm going to try and respond to some of these chats. This is not our first event, but it is our first event of the special series, which is a new branch of tournaments. We usually do Stages to Go Alone, which is a free agent tournament where we calculate a team based on a formula based on their ranks, playstyle, and recently added previous tournament experience. Let's see. Yes, we also have the story mode. I won't spill the beans too much on that. It's a very closed box. It's locked down, per se.
So I got a good question from Mario64 is cool. Does one have to be part of the server to participate? Yeah, actually you do, because all the information and the rules and everything is there. And then you also, a lot of the team management is done on smash.gg. So exclamation Discord is the Discord, correct? Yes, it is. So join the Discord to find out more about what Off the Dial is all about. So our first round in round 2, this is Airborne Octos versus Calamari Catfish Crew. It's Rainmaker on Starfish main stage. We've seen the Calamari Catfish Crew. Let's see what the Airborne Octos are all about.
And it looks like everyone's having the Inkjet special equipped, so it's an OG. Let's get this game started on the road.
Yes.
Keep your Inkjets to yourself.
Oh no, that Rainmaker explosion taking down a couple of the Airborne Octos.
Meerkat holding the Rainmaker, making a very aggressive push just to start off this match. Taking it all the way down to 60. 2 down on both sides. Makes the jump.
Wow.
Very strong push to start off this game with.
Very strong push on one of the more unique routes to get there.
Cake getting the double splat with the Inkjet.
Then Dante with the Rainmaker, trying to get out of there, trying to avoid getting shot by the Rainmaker. Kind of gets a little piece of the of the Inkjet there. I'm sorry, Rainmaker, Inkjet. They both explode.
Boom, boom, boom.
Then Dante with that push right through mid. And Bendante getting it out of danger and more.
77 is going to be enough for that push. So getting it down all the way to 15, that's a really great first push. But Storm kind of coming in here without his teammate support. It's going to get flanked from all, I wouldn't say 4 corners, but all 3 corners.
There's a lot of traffic down there. It's going to be hard to get out of that traffic jam. Shutters with the pop. And Shutters finding Bendante in the ink. And yes, more Inkjets in the sky. Shutters taking the Rainmaker. And that is going to be a reset.
Reset. Right back to the center of the stage.
So currently the score is 15-40. Actually, two pretty good opening pushes in the first 2 minutes of this match.
Not even halfway through yet. Depending on how it goes. Storm holding that Rainmaker. Don't retreat. You don't want to get those points taken down already further than you can.
Bendante right there with
Getting
Sauce.
trapped in the topics, Nick.
And Bendante also
Push it
getting
through.
cake. But Meerkat with the Rapid Blaster fighting it in the back. Wow. A lot of fighting going on in mid. We got Meerkat with that Rapid Blaster. Yes, it appears that Autospec has fallen in love with Meerkat today. Sauce with the Rainmaker.
Making another push. 2 down. That would be... Probably should start actually using their names.
And that Rainmaker explosion. Then Dante getting caught. Meerkat. And that's a cap.
And that's the cap.
Yes, we'll wait for the official judgment from Judd.
And the flag waves.
And the flag waves. So in our first match, it is the Calamari Catfish crew over the Airborne Octos.
Yeah, so they've won all 3 of their sets so far, so they're settling themselves in very well in this tournament.
Yeah, definitely. And again, this is a round robin best of 3, so yeah, we won't be seeing the Calamari Catfish crew in the next set. But yeah, I think the catfish are, the whiskers have come out. So our next round
on all the...
Our next round is on Wahoo World. It's actually Tower Control on Wahoo World. Yes. Actually, I enjoy Tower Control on Wahoo World. I've had more good experiences with it than bad.
That's always a good thing.
That's right. But there is a lot of verticality in this particular map, so it's going to be interesting to see. How people use the Inkjet to deal with the vertical rise in the middle, and whether that can be a problem or a benefit. So,
but there's also a lot of structures to help to get that Inkjet spawn started right off. So
exactly.
Just start it, but you got to protect it, because about an Inkjet is that it's almost like a super jump, but it's just that marker stays there for so much longer. It gives people time to actually get to that depth, so they can calculate their route and
exactly.
have the ink all around it.
Oh yes.
All around it.
All around.
There we go.
Yeah, there's some interesting route. There's only one route that the tower takes, but wouldn't that be a fun game if it changed routes every
you can
match?
Choose...
Yeah.
Splatoon 3 idea, anyone?
Yeah, there we go. No, it's it has 4 different tracks that it can follow, and then you flip a switch and it changes. There we go. I think we just invented the next game.
So interesting.
That would be interesting. It would be just like using the switches in the special Splatfest stages. But again, you're right. There are a lot of places where you can camp and watch the Rainmaker, especially at the checkpoints, or the Rainmaker, the tower, especially at the checkpoints. and there we go. And so I think we are going to see some Inkjet action here.
Yeah. So all the checkpoints actually do have some leverage over it on this map.
Is this a Squiffer we're seeing?
At a checkpoint. Is this a Squiffer? Yes, we are seeing a Squiffer. No main power up as their main special. We're seeing some Entro Splat Julies, a Splash-O-Matic, Octoshot. I can't see Liam's because he's dead. Source carrying the Squiffer, Shaz carrying the L3, Meerkat carrying the Tenket, and Cake having the full point.
So the Airborne Octos have already pushed the tower a little bit.
Down to 80. Not at the checkpoint just yet. Shadow's getting that L3 kill on Bandante. That's his name. We're having an Inkjet battle off between Source and Dan. Source takes that win. 4-2 on the battlefield right now. But Storm gonna try and take the tower. Does not make it very successful.
So Cake is just kind of, again, the for some reason Autospec falls in love with certain players, and definitely Cake was Autospec's friend.
Not for me. Dan hops to that tower, takes the checkpoint away from him.
Ooh, a little bit of action in the backfield with the Inkjet. We do have the Calamari Catfish crew on the tower right now. Cake with that ballpoint splatling.
Getting that checkpoint down, and that's splat from both sides. Mika to make that checkpoint go down even further. 3,
And
2,
the checkpoint
1,
is cleared.
But they're gonna get sent right back to their spawn as soon as that checkpoint is gone.
Well, again, clearing those checkpoints is a big deal.
Ooh,
Liam popping that
great shot from
Inkjet.
Mika.
Ooh, we have an aerial
Inkjet
battle.
3.
Shutters and Bendante dogfight going on right now. And that looks like a...
Gets the kill on Shutters.
Wow.
Well, I told them to recharge their Inkjets before they got here, and it seems like they sincerely did that.
We have a strong push coming in now. Den with the
The
Inkjet
airborne
currently up.
Octos
Liam, I think, is on the tower,
making their push.
avoiding that suction bomb. Working on
Holding
clearing
that
that.
tower like no one's
Oh,
business.
Sauce coming in right there to stop that tower from clearing that checkpoint. Den back on the tower. Wow, they are
And
working hard. And that is a
Checkpoint
wipe.
has recovered all the way back to 12.
Oh,
That's a great defense you see from the Calamari Catfish crew.
yeah, it was a strong push and a strong defense. So this is kind of fun to see. And with all of those Inkjets in the sky, you could be hit from almost any angle at this point. So, did you look up?
Look up!
The Shutter's coming right in there.
Really demolishing the front line right there. Going right up into their base. All the way down to 30. Only one checkpoint left, so we've only got one player left. And that's a... Ooh. Trying to return the tower back to its position. But
Well,
Shatters with the L3 Nose right sitting there on top, ready to take
Yeah,
down the tower.
It is carnage right now on that tower. Currently, the map looks remarkably green.
Yeah, turf control, as you said heaps of times in previous tournaments, turf control is always... I wouldn't say as much in this tournament because the Inkjet doesn't require you to have floor.
Correct. That is correct. Yeah, you don't... Mobility with the Inkjet is kind of right there. So Bendante, Liam, I think, on the tower. They have cleared the checkpoint.
Dead with the double.
The airborne Octos working on keeping that tower path clear. They're currently at the next checkpoint. That checkpoint has been cleared. Ooh, that was a hard push, but it was stopped by the Calamari Catfish crew.
I sometimes say, even if sometimes it's best to clear the checkpoint, sometimes you die, but I wouldn't say necessary for a while. But I think this is going to be really in their favor with that wipe and them on the tower. That's going to be no overtime for the airborne Octos, as the Calamari Catfish crew has now taken another set.
That's right. That's right. So currently the Calamari Catfish crew kind of in the catbird seat in terms of where they're sitting in for the grand finals. So we still though have to have the airborne Octos fight the Angels of Darkness to find out what's going to happen. So that is the end of preliminaries round 2. thank you to both the Airborne Octos and the Calamari Catfish crew. Calamari Catfish crew are going to get a breather, but the Airborne Octos are not. Airborne Octos is going to be coming right back. I am going to get a room set up so that we can get going. Let's take a look at the brackets and see where things are right now. So
I'm finishing up that right now.
There we
so
go.
You're not going to see.
Not going to see too much. Not going to see too much. But you know, I can always use the bracket screen to hide the password from everybody watching at home. So.
Ooh, woo, woo, woo.
Ooh. You see, there's a whole method to this madness. But yeah, again, we're seeing some strong inkjet play here. It's definitely been fun to watch. So, let me get the password over to let me get the password into the chat so that everyone knows what it is.
And I can already take a guess.
Let's
see if I can get it before.
Oh my gosh, Bendante figured it out. Bendante figured it out before you.
He beat me. He beat me.
Oh my gosh, here, let's go so that we can at least hear some music in the background. And yes. Oh my gosh. Everybody knows. I don't even have to do anything.
Everyone's
but of course now I've got too many computers Oh my god.
Notification.
There we go. There is the notification. See, everybody knows how to get in here a lot faster than I can actually type. So I'm kind of confused though. I've got 3 keyboards in front of me and I'm not sure which one to type on. So it's always one of those challenges here. Oh.
So first up, we're going to see Clam Blitz again on Muscle Forge Fitness, followed by Splat Zones on Moray Towers, and if we get to it, Rainmaker on Snapper Canal.
That's right. We're starting with the clams.
So Clam Blitz on this map, especially with the Inkjets, is the ink basket is very close to the center of the map if you're taking the center route.
Yes.
So just walk across the railing and then you've got a clear shot right into goal as long as you hit the shot.
Just walk across the grate. Yeah, just do that. With nobody defending it. And I have a feeling that isn't going to happen. So.
But then you've also got that side route that takes it right up to behind, which sometimes is completely unguarded.
That's true. The flank route, the side flank route can definitely be your friend, especially if you can get one of your players to sneak up that way. You create a super jump destination, and you can actually really turn things over. But it's very dangerous because that area is very visible from the spawn. Or it can be very visible from the spawn, I should say. So we've got the Airborne Octos fighting the Angels of Darkness. So Airborne Octos, it looks like everybody's here. I'm just double checking the lists, and I believe we have everybody here. I think we're good.
That looks like the correct people to me.
The correct people to me as well. So let me get us set up as the spectators. And so
we're the spec team. Beat us all.
The Airborne
Octos.
On
the world.
There we go. The Airborne Octos are going to be on Alpha. So our Airborne Octos are, let's see, Bendante. If I can actually find Alpha here, there we go. Liam, I think, Den and Storm. And that would mean Gentrap, Rippy, Stachi, and Shade. That looks right. We actually have it. Everybody's here. We're ready to go. Clam Blitz on Muscle Forge Fitness, everybody. Let's see some Inkjets.
Boarding now for the Inkjet special.
That's right. Right. Yes. You know what's funny is I have all of these keyboards and all of these computers in front of me, but I also have a notepad that I use in order to take notes. Just because
the technology, but technology is not enough. I must have.
I'm using 1,000 years worth of technology here, so it's.
It's the technology of the olden men.
That's right.
But at least it's not ever going to get hacked.
Well, you never know.
Except if the Chard finds it and just starts the scribbling. That's technically hacking, isn't it?
Well, of course, as I'm looking around this room, I know there are at least 3 cameras in here, so...
You're getting spied on.
Well, yeah, I mean, I've got the laptop camera, I've got the stream camera, and I've got my phone cameras. Actually, 4 cameras because the phone has 2. So,
Oh boy.
yeah, Climb Blitz on Muscle Forge Fist. I think this is the very first map I ever played Climb Blitz on. So, so that's.
My one was. What was mine? I did it on Black Blaze Skate Park, and I decided to pick up the E-litter because no one was going the backline.
Wow.
And I can tell you, I didn't get very many kills. It was more of an intimidation factor than anything.
That's right. Yeah, I think the E-leader is usually that weapon where if somebody brings it, you know, you're going to be scared of it until they prove otherwise.
Don't come near me.
Once people figure out my E-leader play, I'm toast. So, all right, we're seeing a lot of splatlings and blasters in this one, and yes, we do have a squiffer. Here we go on. Yes, we do.
So we got Bandit with the Nautilus, TNS Storm with the Range Blaster, Liam Thing also with the Range Blaster, Ren with the Ballpoint, Gentrap with the Octo Brush, Rippy with the Squiffer, Statue with another Range Blaster, and Shade with a Splash-O-Matic.
So currently,
so a lot of killing weapons.
That's right.
But with Inkjets, no, I don't think there's any Inkjet special that has a regular ink brush. So you're not going to get those quick flanks you see with the ink brush in this map.
No, you're not. So, and with all the blasters that we're seeing right now too, you know, definitely the focus is going to be on just stopping the other team. Rippy currently does have a football and pops that Inkjet, and then Dante going down, Storm
Double
going
kill.
down.
Almost
There's a 3.
Triple kill. You're going to get the quad?
Oh no, but you know,
Lee with the blaster.
that's right, that
Gentrap
blaster.
has-
The Gentrap has it.
But they know they're there. They're not going to let them go down that alleyway. The Gentrap's going to be like, I'm going to try and do the middle.
I think Gentrap is just trying to hold on to that ball and avoid getting stopped. Here comes the push.
Whoa.
A sacrifice
Takes it
push
down all the way
that
in.
opens the basket, but that is a shorthanded push, and currently it looks
fully
like
in coverage
the
of the
Angels of Darkness are down by 3, but they are all respawned now.
Still being very aggressive at the spawn right now, but like they don't have any plans to support it. And that's 3 down. Taking the Pity Clan. Let's
Yes,
say
the
forward.
Pity Clam. We have an airborne battle going on right now.
That gets shot out by another player. Shade coming up from behind on Storm. Taking that flat. Shade just
Wow, Liam taking
getting an
down
airborne
Shade.
kill.
It is a dogfight, World War II style, going on right in the back there. So
Got blasters. (16-1) flam at the moment. Each team's holding.
so Rippy with that push in, that is going to take it to 70. And here comes Stachi with the
Red Trap all the way in the corner. Stachi popping that Inkjet. Gets a trade, but they don't have any clans, unfortunately, to keep that basket open.
And there is the Pity Clam for the airborne Octos. And wow, Gentrap getting shot out of the sky by Liam with the blaster.
A blaster is very good at getting these Inkjets out of the way.
Storm coming through the back, but getting stopped by Shade. And that's a trade between Bendante and... Oh my gosh, who did we lose? It's going so fast.
So, a minute 20 down, left to go. Everyone getting killed left and right. So, 2 power grabs in the center of the battlefield. Really holding one of them. That other one's going to despawn. make another push. Gets kept by the suction bomb, and 2 players ready to take it out. The clan at the ready. Lim that's the firing.
Ooh, and Gentrap right there with the Octobrush to take down the Inkjet that Liam had. Gen keeping that mid very blue. And yes, another Inkjet. Everywhere there's an Inkjet. That's what this tournament's all about, is the Inkjet.
And the final seconds of the clock.
Stachi with a football.
But
and a late late death, but it didn't matter in the end.
The football was still there, but there wasn't a football to return the favor with.
That's right.
So
the Angels of Darkness taking the first match here.
Alright, I just need to mute for a second.
All right. So yes, now I get to fill the air with lots of talk here. So congratulations to the Angels of Darkness on that particular match. Of course, there is no rest for the weary because we have splat zones on Moray Towers. This is actually our first splat zones of the day that we've actually been able to see. While it has been in the rotation, it is definitely not actually been played. So splat zones on Moray Towers. There we go. Splat zones on Moray Towers. You know, it's funny because I remember playing splat zones on Moray Towers in the first game, and, you know, the zones are in a different place in the second game. So, you know, every once in a while I will fall back on my old habits. I want to play the zones in their old positions. So, oh my gosh. So we've got splat zones on Moray Towers. Let's see how the Inkjet plays. Again, this is a very vertical map, so we're gonna probably see a lot of airborne antics going on here.
But unlike, there's not really any snipers to take care. You're not going to see really many people on that sniper's perch, except for maybe a ballpoint or a nautilus, because
yeah, the Swiffer doesn't quite have the range for that sniper's point. It does and it doesn't. So yeah, I think this is
more of a objective-based weapon while you ride at the tower.
Yep. Yep. So
really a tower in this.
There's no tower to ride in this. So, you know, I actually think we are going to see a lot of splatlings in this. I think we're going to see the ballpoint and the Nautilus used, because you can kind of, if you can get on that perch, you can do a pretty good job of at least keeping your zone covered. Little tougher on the other zone, but the ballpoint does have the range. So it's it'll be interesting to see.
Oh. Okay, I thought that waiting on me for a second. Forgot to push that ready button.
The ready button.
Sometimes hard to notice. You're spectating, and sometimes you just forget that you need to actually do something.
That's right. That's right. Actually, most of the spectators who visit my stream forget that they have to press A.
And I'm just like, push the red button.
That's right. Press A.
So we've got Bandit with the Octo Shot, Tina Storm, Splash, Liam Pig with the Rage Blast, and Den with the Octo Rush, Gentrap with the Octo Shot, Rippy with the, I forgot the name, Squiffer, Stutchy with the Emperor Splat Bullies, and Shade with another Splash.
And it looks like the Inkjet exhaust from Storm was enough to cap that zone. You gotta love it. You know, maybe that's going to be the strategy we see. Everyone using the Inkjet exhaust to cap zones. So
use the Inkjet exhaust and then shoot into the other zone.
I kind of miss the days.
Up in the corner.
I do kind of miss the early days of this game where the Inkjet exhaust was exceptionally deadly. If you got anywhere near it, you were dead.
Died so many times. It was unbelievable. Like, why am I dying to exhaust pipes?
Yeah, I think died to Inkjet exhaust was a common thing. Rippy using the Abyss to reset the Inkjet. Rippy sniping Liam right out of the sky.
He was the 42-point penalty for them to try and get that.
so far we're seeing a little bit of a lockout stage coming in right now from the Angels of Darkness.
I'm just trying to remember who's on what team. So, Airborne Octos is teamed with Lead Pig, Storm, Bandit, and Dead, while the Angels of Darkness has Jetpack, Ricky, Stucky, and Jade. So they're going to continue that 70-issue countdown, get rid of that penalty first.
Jen popping that Inkjet.
So Ruby's actually holding the sniper point with that Squiffer, even with its relatively short range. So
and yes, it is Inkjet madness right now. Wow. There are trades going on left and right. Angels of Darkness back in control.
So, Angels currently has the first match, so they are. Why do I always forget?
So it looks like we're gonna see a the Airborne Octos. So yeah, it looks like we just saw that lead change. So Airborne Octos have a little bit of being airborne to do in order to get back these zones. Rippy kind of defending the zone directly from in the zone with the Squiffer.
Bazinet trying to get into that penalty, but no. Ricky with the fresh Squiffer gets a double splat.
And the clock continues to run. The Airborne Octos coming down from the from their spawn. Ooh, on flank. It looks like.
Ooh,
yes.
That's Dead with the.
They are
kill.
wiped. They are wiped. The Angels of Darkness are wiped, so that breathes new life into the Airborne Octos, coordinating their flanks and getting things done. Grippy with the Inkjet there, using that exhaust and the Inkjet to repaint the zones. The zones are looking kind of purple again.
They've still got that 50-point penalty and take all the way back down before they can start. Look at that, 12 points. But 12 points is not going to take very long to clear once they get rid of this penalty. Rippy with the splat on Liam.
You have the Airborne Octos doing everything they can to keep those zones from flipping. But right now it looks like the Angels of Darkness have a little bit of an advantage in the lockout phase.
We're coming into the final 10 seconds. They might actually get... Ooh! They're trying to hold it. Nope. Gets a splat. And I think this will be game as it's 3 down. And that is the win.
That is the win.
For the Angels of Darkness.
Angels of Darkness have taken this set 2-0. You know what's interesting is Bravo team has won all 3 of the sets. So whoever was on Bravo has won all 3 of the sets.
Maybe you should... So you causing the win, Zana. It's your fault.
No. You're the one that said it's this team versus this team, A, B. So, yeah.
Well, that would actually be... That'd actually be the Smash.gg page.
That's right. So yeah, it looks like the Angels of Darkness are going to be moving on to the finals along with the Calamari Catfish crew. Is that what Smash.gg is telling you? If my round robin math is correct here.
Well, it's been 2-0 all day round. Change to the finals bracket, and it shows that we have, once the web page loads, the Calamari Catfish crew versus the Angels of Darkness.
Ooh, it is a rematch of the first set. So let me see if I can. For some reason, here we've got to be able to find our bracket here. Yes. Meanwhile, what you guys aren't seeing behind the scenes is me cursing Smash.gg
Well,
trying
you
to
can't
get
really
everything
see
up. Oh my god, there really isn't that much to see, is there? So...
Well, it's 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, 0-2, 0-2.
There we go. There we go. So yeah, here we go, guys. So let's get the room set up. I have a feeling everyone's going to be able to guess what the password is anyway, but you know, just
How about you change it by adding one?
You know, I might actually do it a little differently. So here, let's see what happens here. Let's see. Ooh, it's gonna be different. It's gonna be different, guys.
Oh, you're creating so much excitement over a lobby room.
That's right. That's right. I'm preventing. I am preventing the stream sniping here. So, all right. Let's go back in here. Let me DM the pass to our teams here, or not really DM, but more announce.
Well, let's call it an announcements channel.
Calamari Catfish Crew in the Angels of Darkness. Yeah, I skipped a number. So
1, 2, skip it through 99, 100.
That's a new one. Rippy's already here. Rippy's ready to go. Oh my
Well, I'll
gosh.
probably just test it out 4, and then be like, oh, wait a minute, 4 didn't work. Let's go 5.
That's right. That's right. So yeah, this is the grand finals best of 7. We're going to be starting out with tower control on Humpback Pump Track, so that's going to make it fun. I think. Actually, no, I like, you know, they have changed the route of the tower on that map a couple of times. You know, it's well, at least once. So I still, sometimes I still fall back to the old route on this, and I'm like, wait a minute, why is the tower going the wrong way?
It is always confusing when they change the route, and you're just like, huh, this is what it is now.
That's right.
So after that, we have Clam Blitz on Inkjet Academy, Splat Zones on Manta Marie, Rainmaker on Skimavilion, Splatfest. I made sure we are actually going to play this time, because we haven't actually ever played a Splatfest map.
That's true.
On Sweet Valley Tentacles, Tower Control on Maker Mart, and Clam Blitz on Walleye Warehouse. Last 2. We get to it.
That's right. So this is a best of 7, so we will see at least 4 matches. So guaranteed on that Tower Control Climb Blitz, Splat Zones, and Rainmaker. So
yes.
So maybe that Splatfest will make its way in. So, oh my gosh, Yoke is here. Yoke is taking over for Cake from earlier. So the sub has happened. So it looks like we've got everybody here. So
let's get this show on the road.
Let's get these grand finals going. You know what's different? I don't have a grand finals intro song from you this time, DJM. So
yeah.
That's all right. Don't worry about it. I actually have BRB music that I that I still recycled from the last time I streamed. So
well, I've got a folder full of this audio.
You do have a lot of audio in your folder. So let's see. Should we do? Let's do Angels of Darkness on Alpha and Calamari Catfish Crew on Bravo. And no, that isn't to guarantee a win. Although apparently my Switch does that.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah. So Angels of Darkness is Gentrap and Stachi, Rippy, and Shade. And then
already Shade on this name.
We got Meerkat, Shutters, Sauce, and Yoke on the Calamari Catfish Crew on Bravo. This looks right. I think this is at least it looks right to me. I know sometimes I miss it.
It looks right to me.
All right, I think let's get this going. I see the let's get this bread in the chat.
Oh God.
Let's do it. Humpback Pump Track tower control. Yeah, this is always an interesting one because there are those overlooks over where the tower track is, and so depending on what you're playing, you can really kind of punish whoever's riding that tower, which
Yeah.
and especially with the inkjets now, there's enough mobility if somebody's in the air that you can pound that tower from all kinds of angles that you aren't used to getting hit with.
Especially with getting over the lip, like that's actually gonna be so much easier for when you're on the tower, because you can just fire it up and then, oh, I can see you now. You are not hidden from my sight.
That's right. All right. Yes, as we wait for everyone to ready up. Hopefully, everybody's enjoying this stream. It is a little different from the normal format for Off the Dial. These are teams that self-assembled within the Off the Dial server, and yeah, it's interesting because there was part of me that was wondering if a competitive team might show up and play as a competitive team, but that would have been kind of interesting too. But no, these are some pretty familiar faces from around the Off the Dial server. So, obviously Sauce is usually here in the commentators booth. Or actually he's usually running the stream. This time you get me as your stream runner. So,
Ha ha ha.
yes.
And me, apparently.
And well, now we get DJM. We actually get DJM in the chat. Kind of running things behind the scene and talking. So, always a challenge here.
It's not IDTGA, because that would require. That'd be a lot more harder.
Well, but with the normal It's Dangerous to Go alone matches, there are matches going on off stream, but the good news today is that everybody's on stream for all their matches, so
Yahaha.
everybody gets that chance to see themselves later.
We have Rippy with the Squipper, Gentap with the Octo Shot, Darcy with the Nautilus, Shade with the Emperor Slash Willies, Meerkat with the Ballpoint, Shadows with the Elfie Melvinoes, Sort with the 10 Tech, and Yolk with the Rage Blaster.
So we've got the initial push coming right from the Calamari Catfish crew. Meerkat on the tower right now with that ballpoint splatling.
Shade getting the super jump kill. And they've already cleared 2 checkpoints all the way down to 40.
Yeah, this is a huge opening push right now.
It's also pretty. There's a certain point on this map with the tower route, and once you get to a certain point, it's pretty hard to actually come back.
That's true. There is kind of a point of no return, and I think that's going to be a cap, and it is. Sauce riding that tower in to the end, kind of in a huge opening surprise. Look at the map at the end here.
You're seeing
all the action is on the Angels side, so
I can say I actually have not seen that before. That, especially when the Inkjet, we could always say it's almost with the Inkjet. It's like, do I want to play it now? Can I get shot out of the sky? So it's a lot more. You don't need to charge this map because while it's always good to have it there, you also don't. It's not one of those specials where you can just pop it and just like it's a mindless thing.
Right. Yeah, I mean, you can get shot out of the sky pretty, I wouldn't say easily, but yeah, fairly easily if you do it in the wrong place. You can be sniped out of the sky. I've even tri-sloshed inkjets out of the sky, so it's possible.
I've done that a few times.
And you don't even, it's interesting. It seems to have a huge hitbox sometimes, even though, and then, of course, whenever you're on the receiving end of an inkjet blast, it always seems like it has a huge hitbox. So or you have a huge hitbox for today. So our next round is Clamblitz on Inkblot Art Academy. Let's see how this goes. So yeah, this is going to be interesting because the inkjet in this case, I'm curious to see where everyone's going to pop it.
Yeah, you don't have the tower in the middle of the Clamblitz map. You just got a small little barrier, which isn't really much of a tower.
No, it isn't. It's just kind of there. So and then you have the little blocks to jump up into the court. So it's there's a couple, you have a couple of routes to get to the clam basket, but yeah,
you got like 3 routes.
Yep.
You got the side wall in the front. You got the walk. Actually, you got 4. You got the really fast side route where you can climb up the wall. You got the walkway, glass
Yep.
walkway. You've got the back wall that leads on the narrow path, and then you got the very quick block hump.
The block hopper, yes. Which is very dangerous, but you know, sometimes depending on where the other team is arrayed, it can actually be be the quickest way to get something done. So,
well, it is the quickest way.
It is the most direct route, but yeah, it'll be interesting to see how this one shakes out. So it looks like we have a little consultation going on right now between the Calamari Catfish crew as they work out their weapons. Of course, we have no idea where they're voice chatting, but or if they're voice chatting.
All right, let's get this show on the road.
And welcome to the people who are watching on Twitch today. The tournament is in the grand finals. This is round 2 of the grand finals, best of 7. Currently, the Calamari Catfish crew is up 1-0 against the Angels of Darkness.
Whoa. So, Rippy has the Splash, Chedtrap has the Off-Brush, Starkey has the Ballpoint, Shade has the Emperor Clutch, Julie, Bearcat also has the Ballpoint. Shadow's seeing the Googler Julies, haven't seen those yet. Source of the Emperor Clutch Julies, and Yolk with the Range Blaster.
So we're seeing some defensive play going on right now. Meerkat getting away from that Inkjet that's just been popped. Using that ballpoint to try and stop it, and Gentrap going down to the ballpoint.
Solid defense right there. 3 down on the battlefield right now. Trade occurring between the Inkjet and another player. I didn't see.
Yeah, there is definitely some fights going on there. Shutter's helping Meerkat make a ball. Super Clown has been made. And Meerkat
the split on Shade.
Taking 2 down, and here comes the Inkjet in. They're trying to definitely we're seeing the Calamari Catfish crew trying to soften them up over at the basket.
Sasashi is holding over it. And I didn't see who that was. Yolk,
Yeah.
I believe it was.
I think Yoke got
the
one.
basket right in.
Got one in. They were only able to get one ball though. It looks like the Angels of Darkness were just waiting for that to happen. Ooh, Sauce coming right in there with the end parries. And
2 down on both sides.
Ooh, we're seeing a little bit of dodge rolling going on here. Shutters with those Glugas.
So correct me if I'm wrong, the Googlers are a lot smaller fire rate than even the Julie Squelchers, but they do have a bit more range, not as much range as the Julie Squelchers. But
Yeah,
they
so
do have a bit more power.
they are more powerful, so it's fewer shots with the Glugadoolies to do damage. So it's they are an interesting choice. They do have that slow fire rate though, so it takes a little getting used to.
The Shadows look like he's used to it.
Glugas can be a lot of fun to play. I play them every once in a great while, and usually do well once, and then badly for the rest of my plays. So.
That sounds like whenever I try to pick up a new weapon. Source trying to find whoever just popped
Yeah, there is definitely some hiding going on. That super jump right in. That takes it down. They are taking it down to 52. It looks like that's going to probably be the end of that push, although Shutters is still alive and near the basket.
No, it doesn't get any more in. And that's going to be a nice push for the Angels of Darkness.
So here comes Shutters with a basket, taking the back way, and waiting right there is Shade. And wow, it's just kind of hard to get. It's just kind of hard to get anything past these guys right now. That mid is
with the blaster.
that mid is becoming quite a contested area, as you might expect.
Well, it seems a very short map.
It
So
is. The
you
distance
can't
between the
really-
baskets is very, very low, and
Shadow's getting the flank. Ooh. I think I was a bit of lag in the last
oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that. Shutter's currently working on getting a clam together.
And pops that bus right into that basket. Meerkat get into the more clans now. They're all the way down to 42, but they're still holding 4 clans. I thought they were holding 4.
Sauce currently with the Inkjet. It looks like the basket is on reset.
And that's a free power clan for the Angels of Darkness. Julie's versus a Blaster. That's a match you don't want to see a lot of.
Sauce opening the
Very
basket.
unfortunate for Julie's.
This is gonna make it. This is gonna make it really tough right now for the Angels of Darkness.
Oh, just missed. But now they have that power club. That's take it all the way. to the other side
Angels
the
of
map.
Darkness have that. We've got Rippy with that clam.
Gets splatted. 2 down. I don't think they're gonna have enough time to make it to the other side. Oh, gets
And that is game.
splat. So what's
All
that?
right.
That is 2 wins for the Calamari Catfish crew.
Yes, the Calamari Catfish crew goes up 2-0 in that Clam Blitz round on Inkjet Art Academy. That brings up Splat Zones on Manta Maria as our next map. So yeah, I saw a lot of, turf control playing a huge role in that particular map, or that particular match, and just an awful lot of fighting in the mid, so
Yeah.
an awful lot of fighting there. So Splat Zones on Manta Maria coming up next. Yeah, time to get on the boat, and let's see what happens here.
Right at home.
Yeah, that's right. Again, we got the dual zones on this one. So again, I think if you can control that middle mast, that's usually how good things happen. But again, with the range that we're seeing from the splatlings, I think we're going to continue to see a lot of splatlings being played on this particular map.
Especially on the 2 overhangs that are on both sides of the map.
All right, let's see what they all settle on. So, of the weapons that are available, let me bring up that weapon list.
I'm going to mute for a second.
Splash-O-Matic, yep, no problem. So the Splash-O-Matic actually probably being one of the Splash-O-Matic and the T-Tech and the Octoshot probably being among the better painters. The Octobrush can be used pretty well for painting. We haven't seen the custom GooTuber yet today. I guess I'm not surprised. And the Enberry Splat Dually is also being pretty good at painting. But I think really this is dealer's choice when it comes to these maps. Especially with the Inkjet in play, using that exhaust to paint the zone, that can also be useful. And Inkjet blasts have been known to flip those zones too. So yes. And yeah, I can see, Yama, that you are on a boat. So, but yeah, we are in round 3 of the grand finals for the Off the Dial Special Series, the High Flyers Special Series. Here we go. We are getting started.
Make sure you keep the Inkjets to yourself.
Keep the Inkjets to yourself. Oh no.
Sorry, I just had to take a bit of a blow out of my nose.
Oh.
Stuffing up.
I guess it is springtime. Spring is starting for you, so here comes the pollen. All right.
So we have on the how do I give it free? The Angels of Darkness. We have Rippy with the Squiffer, Gentap with the Octoshot, Dashi with the Custom Blaster, Shade with the Splash, and on the Calamari Catfish we have Meerkat with the ballpoint splatting, Shutters with the Octoshot, Source with the Squiffer, and Yogg also with the Custom Blaster.
So it looks like the Calamari Catfish crew has taken the zones and started the timer.
Source holding that back line. My camera doesn't seem to want to move. There we go.
Ooh, and Shade kind of getting caught in the corner there by Yoke's Custom Blaster.
Do we have an issue?
We have a disconnect. There is a disconnect. Currently, the disconnect is Rippy. It looks like, yep, there is some... They have stopped playing. There is a squid party going on, so I think this is a replay at this point.
Yes, this will be a replay.
This is a valid replay moment.
You get an instant competition this time.
So they're all having a little bit of fun.
Happy fun times.
It's fun to see. You know, one of the reasons that you did set this up is just to have a little more fun. So I guess
it looks like they're having fun.
I guess in this case, the fun has happened. So we'll give Rippy a chance to get back in here, and we will replay this one.
Same weapons, same comps, same armor. Not armor.
Same gear. Yes.
And preferably, if you could all ready up in 1 second, that'd be amazing.
Well, not 1 second because I'm not gonna lock it down until Rippy gets here. So.
Well, as soon as it's ready to ready.
There we go. Hopefully Rippy is not caught in a Japanese typhoon or anything like that. There we go.
Yes.
Here we go. We have Rippy. Oh, all right. Here we go. Yeah, I know. Things not looking good in Japan right now. So.
No, we getting notifications all around.
All right, Rippy is back. The Angels of Darkness, the Calamari Catfish crew. Here we go. Replay on Manta Maria.
Yeah, let's go. Ready up.
Everybody readying up?
When I was in Japan, I actually did. Oh, that was actually very quick. Thank you, guys.
I know. That's amazing.
I haven't seen it being that quick before.
I think the teams are in the zone today. I think everybody is
literally.
Everybody. Well, yeah, exactly. I think everybody's ready for this. I think everybody's having a good time today. So, all right, here we go. Same comps. I'm still seeing those two squiffers. I'm seeing blasters. I'm seeing everything. Let's see if these strategies change a little bit. So Rippy going down to Shutters. Start out
Shutters
with
getting the flank. Shutters holding the top, not deciding to take the zone. Probably because a good idea, because he's only the one alive. But I think.
Ooh, and Rippy getting that snipe on Shutters. So yeah, currently we do have the Angels in command, but it looks like it's getting ready to flip back.
The Angels with a quick push at the start. It actually wants to be a good idea for them because they know they've been dying so much. How much try and get a quick at the start.
Sauce with 2 down.
Yeah.
Sauce using those duck feet to his advantage.
Waddle.
Oh. So the lead is currently flipped over to the Calamari Catfish crew.
Holding it steady.
And Meerkat.
Meerkat getting flat. Gets shut down by the Inkjet of Stachi, but Stachi also gets shut down.
Yes, it is definitely, again, carnage on the boat.
So Shutters holding that quarter, giving them the surprise of their life. Down to 30. Meerkat ready and getting the splashdown of kill. And I think this is gonna end up being
this is gonna be a GG pretty soon.
I think I might be limiting of ranks maybe next season of Pipeliners. Because this is looking very one-sided.
A little bit. So many jets you love. It isn't Inkjets only, Emma. And that's
Fly
actually
high.
a good thing. That's actually a good thing, because if we were seeing something else like an Inkstorm or a Splashdown,
Yeah.
we'd know we have a problem. So we're in
Broke
good
the
shape
rules,
on
you
this.
bad
So.
boy, or person, or girl, or whoever.
So our fourth round, this is a must-win for the Angels of Darkness, for them to stay alive. Will we be able to see a reverse sweep? I would love to see a reverse sweep. That would be a blast. But Rainmaker on Skipper Pavilion, we're gonna see what happens here. Yes, all the way to the end for Skipper Pavilion. This is best of 7. This is round 4 of the grand finals of the High Flyers tournament.
Yeah.
Everyone is still here. Looks good. So let's see how this Rainmaker round goes. So yeah, this is there's routes on this one for sure. So the bilateral symmetry definitely makes it a little bit different. So
Yeah. What's interesting about this one is that the route that goes to the middle and then to the left or right, depending on what side you're on, will actually instantly take it from like 80 to 40 in just a hop. So if you need a really quick, like they're on, I don't know, it's end game and they're on, let's say 60 per se, you can just hop down onto there, and then that will be the lead as they switch to you.
yeah, definitely some options for getting those quick points on this particular map. So gotta watch out for those. We gotta watch out for those allergies. Of course, it's getting cold here, so
Yeah,
we're getting into winter here.
Warmer.
All the bugs are finally dying, and it's getting to be nice and dry out. Although we have had a lot of rain recently, so it's the cold rain
So
though.
have we. Had lots of rain.
We watched in some parts of this country the temperature dropped. Let me see if I can do it in Celsius. 30 degrees Celsius in 24 hours. So
I think that might be that sounds really,
like a big number.
yeah, like really big.
So
but again-
in Fahrenheit it was like 68
Okay.
degree temperature swing. So
Okay, 30 degrees
probably 25.
Fahrenheit. 30 degrees is 86 Fahrenheit. So you
No,
say
it
you
wasn't
took
that much. So
86
68.
Fahrenheit.
So about 25 then. It'd be 25.
Okay, 68 is 20.
There we go.
That's
Same
still,
thing.
yeah, that's still pretty big though.
Pretty big drop. So yeah, here it got cold too. It went from being very warm to very cold. So
Yeah. All right, on the calamari cactus tree, we have Meerkat with 4 points, Shudders with the splash, Sauce also with the splash, Yolk with the custom blaster, Dead Trap on the Angels of Darkness with the Octobrush, Starchy with the Rollers, Stave with the splash, and with the whatever that was called.
Whippy with the ballpoint splatling.
You just like, I've been saying it so many
Whatever
times.
that thing is called.
Great commentary you have here.
So currently we do have the Angels of Darkness ahead just a little bit in the Rainmaker. They were able to make that initial push, but right now we've got the Calamari Catfish crew making that counter push. Meerkat with the carry right now. Meerkat pressuring the area by the tower.
Okay, going down the top route.
Meerkat's got 2 kills with the Rainmaker so far. Gentrap trying to make it a tough run here, and yes, we got bullets flying, ink bullets that is. Meerkat going up the side and getting stopped by Gentrap right at the basket. So that was a push all the way to 8.
Now, are they going to reset it, or are they going to take it all the way down?
I think they might be trying to take it off the top route.
Oh, we got either they're not talking, or they're trying to distract them. One of the two. I sometimes find it can. You sometimes get people to distract them, and then you can like just take it so close to the post. And, like,
Exactly.
other teams, like,
Distraction
how did
is
it get there?
a huge part of this game. If you can distract the other team and make them focus on you while they're not focusing on the objective, your team can sometimes do a couple of things that they ordinarily wouldn't be able to do.
So to try to get this like don't even get a single kill, unfortunately. As Stachi with the Nautilus effects. And that
So
Rainmaker
Stachi,
is going to
yeah.
reset all the way to the other side of the stage.
So we're seeing a little bit of, between Stachi and Rippy, we're seeing some double splatling going on, but coming right back through is Shutters. Shutters shooting at that Inkjet. Ooh, getting Rippy out of the sky. But yes.
We're halfway through the match, and it's looking very much in favor of a particular thing. Sour's getting the Inkjet battle off victory, and they're going to make their
Here comes another push.
second or third push.
Interestingly enough, I'm actually getting hungry for calamari now, but...
You said that with the sushi as well.
And I have been buying sushi lately, so this stream is a problem. So so we've got Meerkat currently carrying the Rainmaker again, kind of putting up that suppression, and kind of Shade coming in there and stopping the push. Currently, there's only one alive. They're slowly respawning on the Calamari Catfish. Shade with the Rainmaker, looking for a way to go. Gonna meet. Ooh, Yoke right there with the blaster.
With the custom blaster. Don't really need to specify the blaster because there's only one type of blaster, is there?
It's interesting. There are so many. I'm just lazy and I just call it the blaster, but.
Well, I just see the name of the death feed, so it's like, oh, let's just read the thing out. So much easier.
The weapons that I play often, I'm very good at very good at differentiating. Meerkat with that push, and that's a cap. So in
cap for the calamari,
Catfish crew. And this is a best of 7, and that was 4 rounds. That was 4 rounds that went to the Calamari Catfish crew. Guys, I think we know who the high flyers are in this tournament.
It seems so. The Calamari Catfish crew dominating with absolutely killing the lobby right here. Winning undefeated this whole tournament. It is...
They did, yeah. They again, maybe my Switch is being evil, but again, everyone on Bravo.
I blame you, Zano. It's your fault this whole time.
It wouldn't be the first time I've been blamed for all the problems of the world, and it won't be the last. So, so that guys is a tournament. So I want to just say congratulations to the Calamari Catfish crew on managing to kind of run the table on this particular tournament, but also seeing some really good synergy going on with the other teams. Again, seeing the Angels of Darkness and the Airborne Octos fighting it out, definitely looking like a lot of fun out there. Although for me, it would be nothing but frustration because it's the Inkjet. So
fly high, Zano. Fly high.
Oh, not me. Not with that Inkjet. No. My job is to shoot it out of the sky. So, but yes.
So yeah, strike it out.
So yes, that is it. So DJM, any final thoughts?
Oh, I need to do some changes.
Some changes.
Yeah, some changes will be necessary to try and make this even Stevens.
Even Stevens, yes. Well, I think that is always the risk. I've run enough randomizer tourneys and other things like that in the past, where certainly sometimes the RNG will get you an overpowered crew quite by accident, and in this case, everyone was making their own teams. So I think by nature of that fact, what you're going to end up with is you're going to end up with situations where you have a bunch of X-rank friends that get together, and that's going to happen. So,
yep, as you saw right here.
So yeah, for those of you that have seen me stream before, this is my level 1 0 experience alt that has lots of gear for some reason. So. my
you gotta be fashionable if you're gonna
my
do it.
streaming alt, my tournament alt. So yeah, I want to thank I want to thank everybody for being here today. I want to thank DJam for joining here and actually putting this thing together and joining me in the broadcast booth.
No problem.
Good times, good times. So what is up next on the Off the Dial calendar?
Next up we have Is Dangerous to Go Alone 14 happening on the... What date was that? That was the scroll up.
26th, 27th.
Or 27th if you're in Australia like me, or just the 26th if you're in literally most other places in the world, as most of you probably are.
So that is coming up. So the registration on that one is the same as all these It's Dangerous to Go loans as before. So basically, you will sign in, join the Discord, !Discord. If you want some more information on that, I will put that in the chat for you guys real quick.
Well, if you just do, as well as what is the command? IDTGA will get you registration for It's Dangerous to Go Alone.
There you go. So yeah, it's dangerous to go alone if you are a free agent, or even if you are on a team and you want to play with a different group of people than you're normally used to. A little bit of magic happens behind the scenes in matchmaking to create fairly balanced teams, and fair not by by the definition of being equitable. So it's
try to do it as best as we can.
It goes pretty well, and actually we see some a lot of fun being had by all, and you get your teams. What, it's 48 hours before you get your team assignment, or is it 24 hours to practice with your team?
24 hours plus. Sometimes
24
you get it out
hours
earlier.
Plus, there we go. So yeah, last time I think we had 7.
hours.
Last time we had 7 teams for.
We had 29 players last time.
29 players last time. Yep.
A lot more than this, but hopefully this will continue to grow.
Yeah, I think so. So again, the It's Dangerous to Go Alone series, very much like this, except you aren't restricted to using only inkjet weapons. So, I encourage everybody to join the Discord, sign up on Smash.gg, have some fun, make some new friends, and see what it is to not go alone when you have some new friends with you. So that's coming up in 2 weeks. So we hope to see you there.
Yeah, alright, so we're going to currently raid Dog Wanda. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Just running some private battles at the moment, so if you want to join up in that private battleness, go ahead. It's a open lobby for that.
Alright. So yeah. DGem, I will let you issue the raid command.
Alright, the raid will... I'm going to activate it now.
Alright. So thanks again, everybody, for joining us today. This was a great time. I hope you all enjoyed watching the Inkjets fly. Oh, I see a rig going.
Oh, there we go.
I see the rig going. So we'll see you guys next time. I will be live later tonight on my own channel, and feel free to stop by later on tonight. So thanks a lot, DJM. This is a good time.
No problem. Have a good one, everyone.